this is going to be a quick tutorial about adding your suppliers into Luminous. So what you're going to want to do is on the left menu, you can come down here to manage and then click suppliers here. And you will see all of your current suppliers. Where we are going to go is in the top right. We're going to click add new. And this is where you can include supplier name, for example. So if we're going to go ahead and say this is Josh's supplier, we can also put a description of this supplier. Sometimes it's helpful just to include as a description, maybe what you purchase from them. Maybe it's a label provider. So we're going to go ahead and say this is our label provider. We're also going to go through here and fill out the supplier address, which can be important to fill out as well. I'm going to go ahead and get all of that information in here. We can include the country. And then we also have a field for default payment terms. So this is important. We can put a default payment term. We have a lot of options. We'll say net 30. And where that applies in the system is when we write a PO from Josh's supplier, it'll auto-populate with that net 30 payment term, and then the user could then change it if needed as well. But it can speed things up if you have a payment term that you stick with for a supplier. Now, we can also include bank details here. It's not critical. If you're paying through like a wire or doing things like that, you can log payments manually in Luminous, and sometimes that info is handy to have just right where you're going to be manually logging that payment. You can also include contact details here. We can include the contact name, email, and phone number. Most important, there will be an email. Where that comes in handy is when after you write a PO, you can click the little 3 dots on it and you can click send to contacts via email, which makes it handy just to send that over in a click of a button from Luminous and get that PO sent over to this supplier. Now, we also are able to import any historical POs as well. So underneath the imports, if you'd like to import historical purchase orders and you'd like to log those inside of the system, we also have this import historical POs import as well. Depending on if you'd like to be tracking those, you can include that in this import at this time.